Okay, successfully I logged into Freenome website. So let me check the available domain now. I'll go to service and my domain. I've been already purchased. You can see over here. So I have total 50 or 60 domains total. Okay, and this will be valid till 23 and 331. Okay, so next year till 3 months. Okay. So I will select superglue.ml. Let me check this. Okay, this is available. Okay, when you're searching superglue.ml, so you will be able to find my application. So first I need to create a virtual machine. Then I will host that host an application on that virtual machine. Okay, so let me navigate to EC2. You know EC2, right? How to create a virtual machine and all, right? Okay, so I'll create a virtual machine, launch instance. Then how to create a virtual machine? Okay, sorry. Name. Okay, is it mandatory or not? Okay, then I will give a name. Okay, my website. Then I'll come down. What is this? AMI. So can I create a custom AMI? Okay, fine. So I'll select Amazon Linux. What is Amazon Linux? What is the difference between Amazon Linux and Linux? Amazon Linux, that is created from Amazon itself. They modified, right? Because Linux is open source. Okay. So I'll select Amazon Linux or Ubuntu. We can select either one. I'll select Amazon Linux. Then come down. Then what is this? Key pair. Okay. Is it possible like configure password instead of key? Is it? How? So how to configure password? Okay, fine. So now we will go with the key pair only. Okay. I'll select my key pair. Okay, then I will select my network. Okay. Edit. I will select my public subnet. Okay, then what I have to do? See, when I'm creating my server, at that time itself I required a website. Okay, I don't want to log into my virtual machine. I don't want to do that. So how to do that? So instead of accessing my server, when my server is creating, at that time itself website has to be created. What I have to do? What is the user data? What is the user data? User data. What's the user data? So I can execute a shell script over here. See, if I come to advanced details.
Excuse me, what did you say? What is user data?
So I'll explain that. Okay. See, if I go to user data, see advanced details, you will be able to find one option over here, user data. Okay. So when you're creating your virtual machine, suppose you want to execute some commands. So what you can do here, you can just write it on the command over here. For example, if you want to create a directory, I can use mkdir, then space, you can use the command over here. My requirement is, so when this virtual machine is creating, at that time itself, one website will be created automatically. Okay, so I'll show you that command, okay, how we can create. 1 minute. I've been already created the command. I will show you how we can create the command. 1 minute. Okay, so this command I'm going to execute over here. Listen, please listen. I'll go to execute this command. So when I'm creating my virtual machine, automatically one website will be created. Okay, I'll paste over here. So the first command you can see over here, hash, then exclamation, then bin bash, because I'm executing bash command over here. That's what I'm executing. Hash, then exclamation, bin bash. Okay. So next command, I will install one HTTPD package. What is HTTPD? Sorry? Apache server, exactly. Okay. So second command, sudo systemctl start HTTPD. What is it? So that is going to start my HTTPD service. Okay. So next, what is it? Next, wget. What is the wget command? So that is going to download a package, right? See, I want to download this website. So this website I'll be get from CSS template, free CSS template. I'll go to free CSS template. I will open this website, and you can see that I will be get some free templates from here. Okay, so I will download one template. So that's what I mentioned this command over here. See, wget -p, and that is going to create in this directory var www.html in this directory. Okay, next command. Next command, unzip. What is unzip? So that is going to unzip. See, when I'm downloading a file, that will be zip file. I can unzip by using unzip command. Next command, cp copy command. In the sense, see, when I'm unzip this file, it will create a directory. The directory name will be what is it? capiclean.zip. Okay, or capiclean, like the folder name will be capiclean. Okay, so inside that directory I'll be have all the file, for example index.html and all the necessary information, dependency file. I'll copy all the files from that directory to my HTML directory. Okay, let me do that. I will execute this command, launch instance. Okay, what? Launch instance. Let me do that. Okay, so now my server is pending state, so it's progressing, right? So once it's up and running, I'll copy this public IP address, then I will paste over here. I'll be get a ready-made website over there. I no need to create manually, automatically it will create. Let me check. Okay, refresh. Spending. Okay, now it's up and running, right? Listen, now it's up and running. I'll copy this command. Sorry, I don't have any public IP address. Wait. Public IP address is wait. Primary VPC. Okay, public IP address. Okay, fine. I'll do one thing. I will see. Suppose if I don't have a public IP address, then how can I compensate them? Elastic IP. I can create Elastic IP, then I can attach with my EC2 instance, right? What is Elastic IP? Okay, static IP or preserved IP, right? I'll go to Elastic IP, then I will create. So while I created my virtual machine, I selected public IP disabled. Okay, I forgot to enable that. That's what. I'll go to my Elastic IP. Okay, Elastic IP. Then I can preserve a public IP address. Allocate. I'll be get one public IP address. This public IP address. Then action. Then allocate release node. Associate Elastic IP. Instance. I will select my instance. What's my instance name? Website. I will select my private IP address. Then associate. Done. I'll go to my instance again, refresh. So now you can see that this website will be have one public IP address 52.205.4.117, right? I'll copy this public IP address, then I will paste over here, enter. See, but I'm not able to access my website. Why? See, successfully I created website, but I'm not able to access. Successfully I added my public IP, everything, but I'm not able to access my website. Why? Security group. What security group? HTTP, right? Okay, I have to enable HTTP or HTTPS. So will it work HTTPS? HTTPS. It won't work. Why? Okay, I haven't installed SSL certificate, right? Okay, that's what. So as of now, I can use HTTP, but you can use HTTPS as well. But you have to install SSL certificate. I'll show you how we can install SSL. So first I'll go to my security group. Then I will enable port number 80. So add a rule. So I can enable port number HTTP 80. Then custom enable server. So now I'll try to access my server. Wait. Let me go to instance first. it's not at enabled like this. Still I'm not able to connect. Some issues there. Can anyone can troubleshoot? Still I'm not able to connect my instance. Let me check whether I have a proper internet gateway or not. Okay, I have an internet gateway. Not that problem. That command didn't execute it. Wait. So why that command didn't execute it? Why? Can anyone? That command didn't execute it, right? That's what the problem. See, I didn't get any website and all. Why? Because no. Because while I created my virtual machine, I forgot to enable public AP. See, if I want to install HTTP package, I require internet connectivity. Very simple. You got? Why? Where are you lagging? Okay, I'll show you once again. I'll show you. See, I'll create one more instance, okay, with a public IP address. കൊടുത്തു പക്ഷെ ആ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്ത സമയത്ത് കൊടുത്തില്ലല്ലോ. കൊടുത്തു ഇലാസ്റ്റിക് API ഈ യൂസർ ഡാറ്റ പോയി എഡിറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. അതെ, പബ്ലിക് API ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല എനിക്ക്. ഞാൻ ജസ്റ്റ് ഒരു വെബ്സൈറ്റ് കൂടി ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം. So I'll select my public IP over here. Okay, I will assign a public IP address. Enable. Select your key pair, key 1. So then I will select my. Okay. Copy and paste. Let me go to my virtual machine. I'll paste. So I think everything is good. Let me create a virtual machine, launch instance. കൊടുത്തു അതായത് ഞാൻ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്തല്ലോ ആ സമയത്താണ് യൂസർ ഡാറ്റ എക്സിക്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യുക. See, when I created my virtual machine, so at that time that will execute. The problem is when I created my virtual machine, I didn't enable my public AP. Okay, so this is not able to download these packages from internet. So that's the problem. So again I'm creating one virtual machine with a public AP now. Okay, let me try. It's supposed to work, that's what. At least I want to show the demo. See, now I created a EC2 website. It's pending stage. So we can see we can host a website in private instance as well. Okay, see in production servers, those server doesn't have any public AP address. Okay, so we will have only private AP address. But without public AP address, how to access our server? That's your question, right? How? No. SNAT gateway will enable egress connectivity. What is the egress and what is the ingress? NAT gateway only enable egress connectivity. In the sense, once you getting into server, from the server you will be able to access internet. But you cannot access your server from outside. That's not possible. Right? Okay, I'll show you. Let me just open this website first. I'll show you how to host an application with a private IP address. Let me just import this. Port number 80 HTTP. So now I supposed to access server, right? Let me try. I'll go to my EC2 again. Get the public IP address of EC2 website. Then paste over here. So now you can see that one website has been created automatically. I didn't create any website, right? Automatically it's created. Okay. So next question. You can create it. What is the load balancer? Load balancer?
They have not started.
Not started. Okay. See, when we are creating load balancer will be get one public IP address or public domain. So under this load balancer will be have one backend pool or target pool. So I can create my private virtual machine, then I can add into this backend pool. See, I already got one public IP address for my load balancer. So by the help of this load balancer, I can access my private instance. Not required public IP address for this virtual machine. but this virtual machine will be have a NAT gateway and outbound connectivity. Okay, by using NAT gateway, egress connectivity. We'll call it as outbound or egress or outgoing. So every like all are same. If you want, you can note it down. Incoming or inbound or ingress. Incoming or inbound or ingress. Private only. So we will not create any public API for production servers. Okay. So now I created a virtual machine. Let me just go to my Freenome website. I'll copy this superglue.ml. I'll go to my Route53 now. So now I'll create a hosted zone. Okay, whatever the domain you purchased, you have to give it the same name over here. So I'll give a name superglue.ml. Okay, this is my domain name which I purchased from Freenome website. Okay. So then I will select public hosted zone or private hosted zone. What is the difference between public and private? Public in the sense anybody can access this domain, the domain name from outside. Private in the sense inside a VPC or in a local network. See, I can create two VPC then peering connection, right? So I can access from different VPC as well, but I should be in the same local network. So I'll select public hosted zone, then create a hosted zone. Successfully created. So now you can see that I have a two records over here, right? So this is a frequent question from interview. So what are the default records in hosted zone? So what are the default records in hosted zone? What are the records? NS and SOA. What is a NS? Name servers. What is a SOA? No, start of authority. Okay. So that will contain all the information, IP address information and name server information, mail address information, and what is the provider we using, everything. Just note it down. So we will be having two default records when we creating Route53 hosted zone. So the first one is NS name servers, and we will be get four name servers, four name servers. Okay, the first one is NS name servers, and second one SOA, start of authority. NS contain four default name server information, and those name servers will be belongs to AWS, Amazon. Okay, and second one SOA, start of authority, and start of authority contain name server information. See, here you can see that name server 1376. Listen, please listen. Let me just navigate. So here you can see that NS record. I have a four name servers, right? So this is the primary one, ns1376.aws.dns44.org, right? Okay. So followed by I have a three secondary DNS name as well. If you go to SOA, you can see that the primary DNS server information will be here, right? Second, AWS DNS portmaster Amazon.org. That's a mail address. Note it down. SOA contain primary DNS information. Second, mail address information. Then we have okay. Then we have a serial keys. That's it. Okay. So this one is our primary DNS name, and this is our mail address, and this is our serial key. And so these all are I not remember in this name. So just keep in mind. Okay. So now I'll create a record for my virtual machine. Okay, when I'm accessing superglue.tk, I will be able to access my virtual machine, right? So for that we have to create a record. Okay, I will create a record. So click create a record. So first I will record name. So I will keep it as default. See, superglue.ml. So when I'm accessing superglue.ml, I will be able to access my virtual machine. If you want, you can put www. Yeah, that also you can put. Okay. But I will just keep it as a default superglue.ml. Then IP address. So I have to get the IP address of my virtual machine. I'll go to my copy, then paste. Okay, I will select as a simple routing. Simple routing in the sense we can only give one server IP address. Only one server IP address. Suppose if you want to give multiple server IP address, then okay, but that will take weight, right? Weight in the sense from one server to another server, right? Suppose I want to give multiple value, then multi-value. So that will take a random server. Randomly that will route into servers, right? So simple in the sense we can give only one route. Okay. So I selected. What is the TTL? What is it? What is it? See, if you set TTL 60 second, so 60 second that will be cached on your browser. Okay, 60 second. Okay, so you cannot refresh in this 60 second. After 60 second only, it will go to DNS server. It will get the latest data. Okay, so I will set as a 60 second, then create a record. Let me create a record. So now I successfully created a record. Here you can see record A, and that is pointing my server, virtual machine server, right? So now we have to get this domain name server information. I'll just copy this domain name information. So these 4 name servers. First copy this, then back to your Freenome website. So we have an option, you use custom domain name server. Then paste the domain name information over, because we need to integrate this Freenome and AWS, right? So in this way we can integrate. Again I'll go to Route53, copy the second name server, then paste over here. Same as we have to copy the third and fourth. So last one. So now I will save this, change name servers. Okay, successfully I saved my name server information, right? Now I'll go to my server. I will try again. I'll go to my browser. Superglue.tk. Can anyone open your mobile or any system laptop itself? Superglue.tk. It will take like 2 to 3 minutes maybe, because all over world it has to propagate, right? So it will take around 2 to 3 minutes. Even you can try superglue.tk. TK ML. Okay, so sorry, superglue.ml. Superglue.ml. This we have to use. Yes, superglue.ml. Can't be reached. Okay, wait 4 minutes. Okay, he's getting right. So now you can use your this domain name. It's like a superglue.tk or superglue.ml, whatever you can do. So same as you can create subdomain as well. For example, www. So let's try with the www. Try www. Not getting. So it can't be reached, right? Because I didn't created that record here. That's what. Okay. So I can create www as well. I'll create a record. www. Then I will create a record. I will select C name, canonical name. Okay, when you're creating subdomain, we have to use canonical name. Okay. So within 2 to 3 minutes, it will propagate all over the world. So you can access by using www.superglue.ml, and you will be able to access. And this domain name will be point to superglue.ml. Okay. So let's wait. See, if I go to my record, create a record. So here I will mention www. Okay, this is not my A record. So we have a different kinds of record. First one is a A record. We can use public IP address over here. Second one is a 4A. So here we can use IPv6 information. So this is for IPv4. And third one, canonical name. Whenever you creating subdomain, for example, www. or contact.google.com or contact.facebook.com, at that time we will use canonical name. C name. We'll call it as a C name. Okay. So I selected C name. Then we have to mention the domain name over here. I mentioned superglue.ml. Okay, so this will point to our superglue.ml. That's it. Let me check. Check whether you are able to access or not. It's not working. Okay, so I'll try to access superglue.ml www.superglue. It will take some time. Okay, it will take 2 to 3 minutes to propagate all over the world. Okay, once it propagates, then after you can try. Any other doubts? Then tomorrow we'll try to create different routing like policies, weighted, then multi-value, then latency based. Okay, I'll show you with the demo as well. Okay, how it's working. Any other doubts? Doubt or not? What is the air record? What is the air record? IPv4. IPv4 we will use for record A. What about 4A? IPv6. What about CNAME? Subdomain or canonical name. CNAME will call it as a CNAME or canonical name subdomain. Okay, we have MX record for mail exchange. We have a TXT record for the verification. Okay, so this we will discuss tomorrow. So at least try to do this. Okay, just create a domain name and try to integrate it. Okay.